What is going on, everybody? How is it going? Stonewolf starting this off straight away with 9 months, dude. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate 9 months of support. Wow, thank you very much. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Dark Firefox. How you doing? Everybody has a great day. I hope they do have a great day indeed. Glorious Faith, what's going on? Jenna, Leoler, Gears, PvP Master. Oh, watch out, everybody. The Master's here. We got to be careful of that one. Raven, what's going on? Furlet, Diane. Then we got Buckles, Hummingbird, Jam. Jam is messy. There we go. Nice one. Nice. Alex, what's going on? Leanna, Igor, Chicken and Waffles. Nice, nice. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see y'all. How am I today? I am tired. It was a long weekend. Yesterday, my girlfriend and I bought a new car, so that was sweet. But yesterday was a very long day at a car dealership and everything like that. And so I'm just like, whoa, out everywhere. I'm just like, I haven't been able to focus on anything today. So I'm hoping streaming today will be a great way to settle down here and focus and do that cool stuff. And GeoGamer, thanks so much for the 300 bits, and Leoler for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you both so very much. GG on winning MCC. I know, yeah, we got the MCC win on Saturday, which was intense. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting that, and I was not expecting to have killed Technoblade twice in one single mini game. That was really cool. So yeah, it's been a good weekend. It's been a good weekend of firsts. First time winning MCC and first time buying my own car. So, you know, there we go. I was thinking about making a joke tweet going out and be like, with all of my MCC prize money, I bought a car. But I figured MCC would probably be pretty mad at that because there is no prize money. Yeah, I saw that little thing from Green there at the end. That was really entertaining. Or his little clip of like watching him being like, oh my god. That was really, really funny. Okay, so today though, we are going to be playing in the single player world. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff inside of here. I've spent a little bit of time actually chilling at this place, trying to repair my tools, stealing experience and everything from here. And I've been doing a lot of offline work. And finally, this thing, if we go down here, it's got bone meal. Every single one of these, if y'all checked out the video today, a big portion of what I wanted to get finished up was getting bone meal for this farm here. And well, now we have that, so that is absolutely awesome. And if you missed this morning's video, well, it's very dark out here right now. Let's go ahead and get out of this place and go over to our house. We built all of those. Go check it out. It's a cool video. It was awesome. It's great. Had a great time. But coming up here, we can sleep real fast, and the goal today is it's just gonna be kind of a chill one. We've got replay mod back, so I wanted to just jump in here and spend some time just terraforming and getting some cool things going, working on the area a little bit. And let's just dump all this junk over in a chest that we don't need, and we're just gonna see what happens today. We'll just put all this in here. That's fine. I don't really have a plan for how I want to terraform this area out yet at all, so we're going to be making it up as we go here together, everybody. And I thought that would be fun. Raw beef. Let's get those. We need to cook that up because I am running very, very low on food. And also, let's take some wheat. We can go breed up the cows and maybe get ourselves some more. Oh, no, we got 42 right there. We're good. Let's do that. Get you out of here. Repair our axe a touch. There's some more pink. And perfect. Cool. What are you doing? We're going to be doing some terraforming work today. It should be pretty good. I'm excited for it. I think we'll be able to get a lot of work done with it. I've been meaning to do it for a while and kind of meaning to get started on it. I don't know why I'm putting all this stuff in that chest, but that's how it's going right here. And it should be pretty fun. Skycap, thank you so very much for the 6-month resub, dude. Congrats on your win.
On Saturday.
Well, I guess the bot just said that too, but thank you so very much, man. I appreciate the support. It was a good one, and we've got a hype train going, folks. Already halfway through level 1. I never understand how much experience it takes to get through these things, but I appreciate it, folks. If somebody subs, is there still a world download? Yes, the latest world download will always be available, but as it gets very intense and my FileZilla that I used to share the download gets filled up very, very quickly. After I do a new one, I delete the old one. Mots, thank you so very much for the 5 bits, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get a few more cows in here. We got our hard hat on, so we're good to go. I think that might be all of them. Nope, there's a few more. I don't know if I'm giving it to babies, if I'm giving it to other cows, but we'll leave them out here. They can chill, they can do their thing, and you know what? We'll breed up our pink sheep. There we go. There we go. You all can... Somebody in there? Yeah, I don't know. That's fine. Been a while since I'm here. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Faded. Good to see you, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's been a hectic day, but it's been a good one. So I'm excited to jump in here and get some work done. I'm thinking today what we're going to start with, like my primary goal is I would love to be able to just kind of start carving these cliffs away. I like this area where it comes here into the center. We've got to get the river valley moved out there further so it's going farther and just kind of an actual river instead of being land, because for some reason Minecraft river biomes are never actually water. Don't know how that works, but it happens. So we're going to be doing that and kind of fleshing that thing out here today. Spruce Stream, thanks so much for the 25 biddies, dude. Love the builds more, especially the new cliff houses. Awesome. I had so much fun working on those. And then I don't know about that cherry blossom tree. That thing's interesting.
Hope all is well, brother.
Setserado, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. Thank you so very much. Everything's going pretty great. It's been a busy weekend, but it's been fun. Thank you, Defos. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate all the kind words, folks. What we're going to start with here today is I think I want to, well, first and foremost, I'm going to turn replay mod on, but I was thinking about it and I want to start like combing these cliffs back and actually making it look like they're arching out the top. So today is going to be a lot of destroying. We're going to do a lot of destroying and just breaking of blocks and clearing out space and kind of carving the landscape to be more of what I want it to be. And then after we get that figured out, then we'll come back and start doing some detail work, because then we'll actually have blocks to be able to do the detail work with, which is a little important. So hopefully that sounds like a pretty good idea. As I said in the comments in the videos, I love the tree. It looks a little strange, but practically adds to the fantasy vibe. Ah, yeah, true. There we go. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah, thank you so very much for all the subs and the bits and everything so far today, folks. We're 81% of the way through completing the level 1 hype train. If anybody wants to get some exclusive emotes or stuff like that here for this specific channel on Twitch, you can use that. You can do it for free if you got Twitch Prime and all that stuff. You can help support lovely creators that you watch all the time. You can give them a few dollars for free. Watched a new video a minute ago. Nice, nice. Heard you're a fancy builder. Hey, how's it going, Rex? Good to see you, man. Thank you very much for the 20 biddies. I appreciate it. Bringing a whole 1% more of the way there. I don't know how these percent things work. Really enjoyed MCC. Hopefully you did too. I mean, obviously, I think I enjoyed this one. I think I enjoyed this MCC. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. No, I had a fantastic time. Golden Girl, thank you so very much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that so very much. We are 98%, folks. 98%. 40 seconds left to go on it. What? Congrats on the victory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm amazed at like how quickly that's getting through like the Minecraft universe. I've had a lot of people reach out to me that I haven't talked to in years and being like, oh my gosh, dude, I saw you won the tournament. I'm like, you watched the... Okay, cool, awesome, thanks. We'll get the plaque here, or the coin one of these days, and that'll be pretty sick. Super excited for that. We definitely need to bring this whole area back. This is going to be kind of a pain in the butt to figure out as we're kind of moving. But we will see. We will see. Lucky I wasn't in the competition. Exactly. There we go. Setserado with the 32 bits. I appreciate it, dude. Straight to 99%, folks. Good try, though, everybody. Good try. Thank you all so very much for the biddies and everything like that. I appreciate it, everybody. I do appreciate it, but we'll get the building on nonetheless. Great job killing Techno. I know. I think I can put that on my resume now. Killed Technoblade in a 1v1. Or not, I guess. Not really a 1v1, but you know, it happened. The pig slayer. There we go. Well, you could have titles in Minecraft. I think that's definitely the one we would have. I gotta say, everybody, I'm thinking about cutting this entire mountain down here. Like this. What do y'all think about that? If we kind of cut this all the way back to open it up, and then we can have some more farmland near the water. And then we could cut this area back a little bit further. TNT, I don't have gunpowder. I don't have access to any gunpowder right now because I don't have a mob farm. In this area, at least. But I think that would be worth it, because then this area right here is just, it's gonna be too skinny. It's gonna be way too skinny to get a river going through at this point. So we gotta comb it back no matter what. I feel like combing it back and blasting the terrain out of here and just destroying it could also be really cool. Beacon? We don't have a beacon yet. What are you kidding? You gotta be joking me. What do you think I am? A Minecraft survival player? No, we just build things here. I think I almost have enough iron to be able to get a beacon at this point, to be honest. Like, we just have to go get the wither skeleton skulls and be able to do all that stuff. So maybe later. Maybe later. Hey Harold, how you doing, man? Maybe we start from the top. Maybe we start from the top. Because then it'll be easier instead of having to go all the way up, all the way back down, all the way up, all the way back down, all the way up, all the way back down, and then all the way back up. 1.16 Optifine is in pre-releases right now, but I've been running that and I haven't run into a single issue with it. So if you're looking to get it, it works in pre-releases and it works pretty well. From what I've done so far, I haven't had any issues. I haven't even had a crash. I'm using quite a few mods at this point for client-side stuff to make it run faster. I think if we literally just kind of cut it, like, everything here. Like, we cut this. This is going to be our, like, dividing line. If we bring this straight down right here and just cut that flat, and then we can come back in and detail it and add some cool cliffs, I think that's going to be enough of a project. That alone is going to be a huge... This is going to be a big dig. The block breakage count for our netherite gear is about to go up a lot. That's all I'm saying. This is how we get the 1,000,000 blocks mined, everybody. But we got to keep our netherite and get 1,000,000 blocks mined with netherite before Minecraft introduces a new best type of equipment. So, you know, it took us quite a few years to get the first 1,000,000, but I think we could do it faster this time. Using any mods? I'm using Optifine. Otherwise, this is all vanilla. I have Optifine installed. I have Replay mod installed so I can make those cool third-person time lapses. And then I have Transparent installed, I believe. Do I have the armor one installed yet? I don't think I do. No, I don't yet. Yeah, so I don't have Transparent installed yet. I have a paint, or I do. I have something that fixes transparency in paintings that one of my mods Trixon made. So I got that one on here, but outside of that, not too much. I really hope these tools can get through this without breaking. That's gonna be the struggle point. Okay, well, we're full of junk already, so we gotta get out of here. Hey, Cryo, thanks so much for the 100 biddies, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congrats on the epic car. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. We didn't want to just like we had a car already that it's kind of been my family's car for a long time that I was just using since college and everything like that, and it had survived, but it's been around for its life. So it was kind of came to time where it's like we should probably like get our own, and then we're like, well, we've been doing really good, like been really good with our money and everything like that. So we're like, let's get the nice one. Let's get the shiny one that we really want. I'm definitely not gonna have space to store all these blocks now that I'm thinking about it. We're gonna have to set up a chest wall. I don't have any chests. Let's take this and build a bunch of chests for ourselves. So this is just gonna be all the outdoor junk that we're gonna get from this project. We're just gonna throw all in these chests which we're going to set up inside this little cave over here, so they're kind of out of the way. But Farm Goat, thank you so very much for the 2-month resub, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll start with this one. I'm not going to organize at all. We're just going to fill chests. We're going for peak efficiency of breaking, not of organizing, of breaking. What car is it? We got a 2019 Toyota RAV4. We got a used one with a super good deal on it, so it's really nice. How long have you been streaming for? About 20 minutes. Very long time. Been a big stream day, a whole 20 minutes of action. You've missed a lot. Missed a heck of a lot of stuff. Yeah, we kind of picked the project that we're doing for the day. Let's be tearing down this mountain and terraforming. I hope y'all are excited though. I'm gonna try and bring back Mountain Mondays for the next little while. So Mondays we're gonna be working in this world and doing all the stuff over here and everything like that. And then probably Wednesdays, I'm thinking Wednesdays and Fridays I'm gonna do an X-Life stream, and then maybe a Legacy stream is my plan right now. I'm thinking Legacy will do every other week and something like that, and it should be pretty good. But this week I'm gonna be streaming on the Legacy server. So anybody who's been missing out on that one, if you want to catch some more Legacy action from me, I'm gonna be doing a Legacy live stream here later in the week. So we will be doing that, and then the other stream will be X-Life, which will be pretty sweet. But I want to get back in here. I felt like I hadn't been showing enough love to this world. I've been showing a lot of love recently towards X-Life because it's been awesome. It's been so fun, but I've been really wanting to put more time into this one. So this is a good way that we can bring it back a little bit, bring back a little more of the consistency on this outside of just the videos per week. But it should be pretty good. Watch Exuma's vid about copying, and you were there. I was there. That is true. That was my tweet. So excited. Awesome. Miss single player stream. Glad I'm back. Awesome. Yeah. Totally, Onyx. Totally. I've not seen your X-Life on YouTube. Only Twitch. Is it worth watching? I mean, I think the YouTube side of what I do is better than the Twitch side, but that's up to you guys. Use the new nether stuff as weird river cave moss. That could be kind of sweet. I like that. It's a good idea. What am I doing on this fine Monday? I wish it was Friday. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm tired. I'm very tired today. Do you know where Zimbabwe is? Yeah, it's in Africa, right? Right. It's not a trick question, is it? Not trying to trick me over there, Goblin. Nobody named Goblin would try and trick people. One second. Gotcha. Quick message. Alright, we're good. Oh, can't mine from this far. Netherite pickaxe does not increase mining range. What do you guys think that would be do you all think that would be an interesting enchantment to add to Minecraft, like reach? So like your pickaxe or your axe or shovel, not for combat things, but your pickaxe, axe, or shovel could reach 1 block further, and it had like 3 levels to it, so you could in the end get like 3 blocks further. Would that be something like worthwhile? Is that like an enchant? Like reach would be not like something, or do you think that would be too broken? I feel like you still have to be able to go pick it up. Like you still have to be able to pick up the thing. Maybe as a beacon boost. That could be cool. That'd be a cool way to do it. I kind of wish there was new enchantments and things that they were adding into like the pickaxes and like the tools and like swords and things. Instead of just introducing new stuff, enchantments for those new stuff, like it would be kind of nice to be able to have like more unique ways to run your current tools. So you can even make it so like reach and like is on the same table as like fortune or efficient, like fortune, silk touch, or like being like you could either have reach or you could have efficiency. Like I feel like that could be like an interesting way of taking it. Excalibur, thanks so very much for the 4 months, dude. I appreciate it very much. It'd be a level 30 only. Yeah, I feel like it would be, or it could even be a one of those book only ones. Clicked on the MCC upload instead of the Twitch stream. All good. Well, for everybody who's jumping in here, we are working on tearing down this bit of land mass over here. We're going to be tearing this whole thing down so we can create some more farmland area and get a river running through here, which I think would be good. And then after all of this is torn down, we'll rebuild up some custom cliffs along this edge here to make it look much cleaner and better. So it's a big project. Hopefully we'll be able to tackle a lot of it today. I've got about 3 hours that we can dedicate to it today, so that'd be pretty great. It's kind of my relaxing day. I didn't do very much recording this morning. We unfortunately had to drive all the way back down to the car dealership to go give them some final paperwork after we bought the car yesterday. We had to go home and get some stuff and bring it back to show them, but thankfully didn't have any issues with it. But yeah, so I spent like an hour and a half in the car this morning already, and then at the dealership for like a half hour, and then I just was like, yeah, I'm just doing a light work day. Gotta go D&D session. Ooh, have fun, enjoy. Which wood do you like to build with the best? I'm a sucker for spruce wood now. Spruce wood is just so easy. It's so easy, it's so neutral, it works with basically anything. And yeah, it should be good. Any plans on adding X-Life Deco mod to the Patreon server? I don't think we're gonna be making the Patreon modded, unfortunately. Maybe one day I'll release a modded Patreon server, but not with the current one we have. We are going to have that 1.16 update out pretty soon for the Patreon server. So the Patreon server will very, very soon be updated to 1.16. What series is this? This is my single player survival world. So my 1.16 survival series right now. Gyps, you gotta redeem it. If you want to get Coda time, you gotta redeem the Coda wrangling. Actually, he just went on a dog walk, so it's not even possible right now. So nobody redeem it. Dark oak and birch is a good combo. It's very, very contrasty, but it can work out pretty well. Do you have a favorite biome? I honestly think my favorite biome is just the plains biome. I love the grass color in a plains biome in Minecraft. I think it's just so nostalgic for Minecraft. And everything works inside those biomes. You don't have to worry about any restrictions of like snow layers melting or water freezing or whatever it might be. It's just so simple. I like plains biomes. If I were to just like consistently build things like and just like wanted to customize it all, I would just do all of it in a plains biome. Like just change everything to plains biome. But I would say outside of that, if I wasn't building, I like the mega taiga biomes. I think those things are really cool. Those look awesome. Let's make sure. Did I actually record? I did. That's great. All right, we're almost through 2 inventories here. This is gonna be a lot of stuff. Mega taiga is your favorite biome to run around in. Plains biomes to build in. Yeah. Mega taiga is just really, really clean. I love the podzol. Podzol is probably one of my favorite ground cover blocks. And I like that that's one of the, if you think about it, the mega taiga biome, because it has the moss stone boulders, it's one of the only biomes in all of Minecraft that has a rock structure to it. Like, it's weird to think about that, of like every other place that has rocks is like cliffs or hills or these types of things. But the mega taiga biome actually has like its own dedicated rocks around the terrain, which I think is very cool. Podzol with the muted green color is so good. Yeah. Patreon servers for everybody who's an iron patron or above. Skycap. It's not the top one, but it's the mid tier. What's your favorite build? I like my port city that I have. It's a giant, huge medieval city that we've been building in this world in survival. And right now it's got like 60 houses or so in it. It's really, really cool. What biome do you want to see an update in the future? I just want everything that they've talked about so far. I want to see those updates come through. The mountain update, the swamp update, the savanna update, the desert update. Like, I just want all of those. Outside of that, I would love to see... Honestly, I don't... Maybe, like, birch forest could have something more unique to it. Because the birch forest, if you think about it, like, I think it just needs one new unique thing to it. Because the only difference between a birch forest and oak forest is that it's different leaves and different logs. And, like, they don't look much different. Like, to be honest, like, a birch forest really doesn't feel that unique besides just all of the wood is different, but it's the same shape of trees that we see in oak trees, and it's the same exact like style of how the trees generate. So I think a birch forest really needs an update to make it more unique. One new dye. I mean, we already have the whole rainbow. End update would be so epic if they decided to go with that. They did with another. Yeah, if the end had like more to it, I would love that. What I want is the end dimension to actually have biomes. It's like there are different biomes in the end if you think about it. If you go look through it, you're gonna see like all these different biomes out there, but they look the same. They feel the same. There's nothing unique about them. Like they play the same way. You fly over them. You never stop unless you need chorus fruit. So you stop the first time, maybe. And after that, you're like, I'm out of here, bye, goodbye. End biomes would be great. Like that custom end mod that we have in X-Life is really cool, where it adds those like mushroomy tree things. Like those things are pretty sweet. So more stuff like that would be really cool to have, to be honest. I never got my cooked steak. We'll go back next time. We should be good on these. Don't necessarily want it to be more survivable, just more variety. Yeah, I don't want the end to be like the same way that the Nether is now, where you can completely play inside of it. Like you can kind of already do that in the end, because you can grow crops, you can have animals out there, you can have water, like you can do everything you need. You have to bring the blocks with you. I would just love to have more to it, more to explore besides finding an end city. The end needs to have something different to it than you kill the dragon, you unlock the end, you get your end city, you get your elytra, you get your shulker boxes, you get out. Like that to me is all the end really does. So what'd you miss? We broke all the stone from up there to down here. What's your favorite server world like X-Life? I mean, X-Life right now is my favorite multiplayer server I'm a part of, for sure. It's just so different. It's so new and different compared to like what I do here. And the build style that we're going with, the Mediterranean theme, is awesome. What shaders do I use? BSL. They're a good one. Indian or Bangladeshi build sauce? Huh. I mean, I'm down to give it a shot. I've tried to do like Southeast Asian build styles, which I thought would be really cool. I've wanted to learn more about that. I think if we need to set up like I wanted to set up like a temple or something in a jungle somewhere on X-Life, but I'm still just focusing on my own stuff because I have too many ideas in my head. So I got to get my current builds done before I can go building some Southeast Asian temple type thing in the middle of nowhere that has no purpose. So that might be down the road, but I do want to explore those build styles more. I think that architecture style is just awesome. It's so intricate though. I don't have a public server. I have a Patreon server, which is if you are supporting me on Patreon, you can get access to it. It does cost money though. Middle Eastern building. I feel like a lot of those that would be really cool. It's hard to differentiate those in Minecraft, like just from being the classic desert style, like the Minecraft desert style, like the desert style of home or the desert survival houses that you see everywhere are very, very similar in essence to like the Middle Eastern ones. It's just kind of how you use the tapestries, but it's like the same general shapes, but it could be kind of fun. What other games do I play? Right now I've been playing Foundation, which just had a new big update, which is pretty sweet. That's been fun. And outside of that, I've been playing World of Warcraft. I honestly haven't had much time to play other games. I was hoping to get through my Steam backlog a little bit more than I have right now, but I have not been doing that at all. I've been really wanting to get into Civ again. I really want to play Civ 6 and get like a huge game going with some of my old high school buddies, because we used to just play all the time. Like we'd just like sit down on a Saturday morning during high school, like junior year of high school, and like all jump into a Skype call, because that was before Discord, and we would just sit there from like 9 a.m. on Saturday morning and play till like 6 or 7 p.m. and just play a single Civ game all the way throughout. And it was so fun. And I'm just like in the mood to do that again. Like that to me would be so fun. How many hours of actual Minecraft gameplay do you think you average a week? 50 plus. I play a lot of Minecraft. Can you explain Foundation? Foundation is a gridless city builder game, but it's like a medieval setting. So if you played like City Skylines, or if you played any of those other city builder type games where you basically like, you're the overarching lord of the land and your goal is to like set up food systems so your people can feed themselves, and then you kind of assign people to do the jobs. And so I like this one a lot because it's simple to get the hang of. And it's gridless, so you're not building on like a grid, so not everything is big square boxy things, and like the people define their own paths and everything like that. Yeah, would love to play 50 hours a week but with a separate full-time job. That would mean instead of sleep. Yeah, no, it's I would say back when I was working another job before I did this full-time, I was playing Minecraft like 30 to 35 hours a week. But that was also because I was doing YouTube, trying to make it a career for myself. So, and as it kind of picked up and grew more and I got more subscribers, like the amount of hours I spent in Minecraft just kept going up and up and up. You live on Minecraft. It is my full-time job. And most people, if you think about it though, like I might be playing Minecraft like 40, 50 hours a week on average. Most people's jobs that they work, usually like that 9 to 5 thing, 40-hour work week, like it's not really true if you factor in like the amount of time you spend commuting from work and everything like that, the amount of time you spend on your lunch break there, or the amount of time you spend doing who knows what, the amount of time you're just like at the office or on the way to the office or preparing to be at the office. Like the amount of time I spend on Minecraft is not that much different to like the amount of time people spend in like a normal 9 to 5 job, or 8 to 5 job is typically what they are. Have you played Ark before? I have. I didn't like it too much. Ark is more about the combat, and I don't really like survival games that are about the combat. I know as much as survival games are typically about staying alive and surviving. I like survival games that are more about resources and building and collecting things and exploring and all that stuff. I feel like Ark is not really too much on that side of things. Is it a mod or shader pack that makes leaves fancy? It's my texture pack. It's not the better foliage mod. That's way out of date. You can do it inside of your own texture packs now. That is a mod that does it, but that's not the one I'm using. Mine can work even without mods installed. Subnautica is one that I wanted to check out, but I just feel like I'm too late. They did recently have that big update, but I feel like it's one that there's so much to it now that it would just be like, it would just be a lot. How long do you spend editing a 20-25 minute episode? Usually editing for me from start to finish is I do it while I record the video, so it's hard for me to say much. So I record a clip and then I go and edit it and see if it fits in there and how that does and everything like that, and then I go back and build some more, and then that's kind of the style that for me works well. Because then I can kind of know what I said and everything like that, so I can make sure I'm touching on points and not missing anything. But editing usually takes me about an hour and a half per video, probably, because I don't do a huge amount of like crazy editing stuff now. I cut out a lot of weird text or me talking that doesn't need to be in there, but outside of that, not too much. So usually I listen through the video about 3 times in total, like from start to finish, and then another time like I edit the whole thing first, and then I listen through it once and see if there's any hiccups, and then so I'll address those as I go, and then I'll listen through it again and see if there's any others or things like that. And then if I need to add any extra clips to be like, oh hey, this doesn't make sense at all, let's add a little 5-second thing of me talking and saying here's the transition, I'll go back and add those in. have the same name as you, but I'm a girl. What? It is a unisex name. It's a good one. Any upcoming texture pack changes other than the tool rack painting? I'm gonna add in the one for when you double stack. When you double stack slabs of warped wood and the crimson wood, so the planks, it'll give you a vertical one. And I've got a few others that I'm kind of in the midst of working on. I need to get around to tweaking iron, so it's not quite looking like netherite, because apparently stone also looks like netherite, so I gotta fix that. But Cal Lord, thanks so very much for the 3-month resub, dude. What are we working on today? We are working on some terraforming around the river valley. It's fantastic. This whole hill right here has to come all the way down to the ground. Down to there. Yep. It was up there. We're halfway done. Is fWhip existing in real life too? I don't have those same glasses, but I do have some pretty cool sunglasses, you know. I'm hip with it. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I can't even try and say that. Not hip. Do you like Hobbit-inspired villages? Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I've done a few Hobbit builds in the past. When thinking about doing a full Hobbit village here on this world, but I just haven't really gotten around to it. I have done a few time lapses on creating Hobbit villages, which are pretty cool. So, those have been fun. But yeah, I haven't done anything in this world Hobbit themed yet. Can someone make fWhip those sunglasses? I think they're just like aviators. They're like silver aviators with a blue frame to it. I feel like I could find those online. Why don't you put a beacon down? I don't have one yet. And this netherite stuff actually doesn't make it too slow. There you go, Tiberius. Look at you. You're really showing me up there, man. There you go, Alley Cat. There you go. I figured I have a wiki page that apparently people were going to, and that information somehow got added on there. It's like, all right, well, somebody leaked it somewhere, so we'll just put it here. It's fine. How far away from your other build are you? If you watch today's episode, you'll kind of get an idea of it. The episode I put out. Nope, steak. We forgot the steak again. Steak. If you watched today's episode, we go adventuring a little bit for some dark oak wood, and actually basically run into my old builds. So if you want to go check that out, you can actually see where we are. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. All right, we're almost there, everybody. Let's get this spider. I need string. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, Bremer. I appreciate it. It was a fun one. It was a good one. If y'all missed MCC yesterday, or on Sunday, sorry, not yesterday. I did put up the stream replay on my second channel. If y'all want to catch any old streams or things, I'm trying to upload all of them over there now that I got the copyright issue fixed. I'm trying to, moving forwards, all of these streams and things will be uploaded to the second channel. So if you want to check that, it's just fWhip2, like TWO on YouTube. Yesterday was Sunday. Scott, it was Sunday indeed. It was very much Sunday. Good to see you. How you doing? We're here breaking stone. Yeah, Saturday. I'm sorry. My days are all confused right now. It was a long weekend. X-Life looking different. I know. X-Life is looking a little different today. I'll be back on there. Did my stream info not update? No, it did. Why is it? It's oh weird. It's like I hope my stream doesn't say the sex life. That'd be my bad. No, it looks like it's updated. I'm just it's been a long one, dude. I'm tired. Car shopping is painful, everybody. Don't do it. It's worth it for the car. It's worth it for the car, but it is still painful. Still painful. Poor Scott had Jimmy. I mean, last time Jimmy was in the finals. Your car looks sick. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're very happy with it. Driven it a total of like 100 miles so far, maybe. My back hurts from carrying. I really want to, like, I'm really tempted to go like watch your guys replay just to see what happened during the event, because like all four of you are good players. Like all four of you are usually really, really good players in this event, and it's just I was so surprised to see you guys at the bottom. First. That sucks, dude. That sucks. We got a used car, Daniel, so it doesn't have the new car smell to it. It has a clean car smell to it, which I am just as happy with. Is this terraforming or just material collecting? This is gonna be terraforming. Well, technically both, but right now we're terraforming. I had 2 streams open the entire time, fWhip and Jimmy. They really played well, just had a few little things that cost some points. Yeah. Martin and Jimmy completed like half games in Build Mart. Oh no. That sucks. Yeah, I was killing it on Build Mart this time. I was so happy with how well I did there. I was like, for everything that I was doing in Build Mart, I was like first or second on all of them until I accidentally forgot one piece. Forgot one piece. And then I got a little behind, and I was still going pretty strong on it. I was pretty happy with it. The best I'd done in Build Mart by far. There's a fire in our back. Would that have been your lowest placing at that point? Dream and Techno are going to cheat the Build Mart system. I don't know how you can really cheat it, but it's not really a way to cheat that one. "45 minutes late, but still made it." Hey, welcome on in. You're perfectly on time. Yeetosaurus Rex? Not really. Every once in a while, but not really, no. Not when you had James on your team. That's funny. That's real sad. I feel like, did the music stop? It did, didn't it? Yep, thanks YouTube. I'm doing it here soon, everybody. Don't worry. I'm actually going to buy Spotify Premium so that we can have music that doesn't just randomly stop or have ads in it. So it'd be great. Yeah, you did really well in the Rocket Sleep one. I remember you were alive basically till the end on almost all of them. Didn't realize you're streaming. Every Monday we stream at this time. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. Welcome on in. Found out you got a car. Just got your permit today. Hey, congrats, dude. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You're targeted. Well, you know what? My rocket didn't work. Mine was just spleef, but there was no rocket. My firework rocket wouldn't work, so that's why I died so early. Today is my 1 year following. Ah, very cool. Wait, today is Monday. As me saying, oh yeah, yesterday was the tournament. Oh no, yesterday was Sunday. What? Yesterday was a day of some kind. It had day in the name of it, so half right, right? Will you time-lapse us your next episode? Heck yeah! You expect me to not double dip content now that everything is out for replay mod? Crazy. Which is also kind of why I'm taking this whole thing down right now in kind of this low pattern. Normally I would... This is kind of, if you want to be better about replay mod and you want to make your time lapses look cool if you're doing Minecraft stuff, you really want to take the time to make your time lapses look like you're doing it in layers, especially when you're tearing things down. So don't just like tear everything down like kind of what I'm doing right now. Do it like 2 layers at a time, but I typically do 2 to 4, and then I just go back and clean up all the stone and everything like that 2 at a time. You can do exclamation point texture pack, and you can get a link to it. It's my own texture pack. More fantastical style of cliffs under the new castle. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna kind of test those a little bit today. Briefly testing with this face right here. We'll see what happens, but I think we can make something fun. I think we can get a cool feel out of it.
/o/3 months /o/.
More Thermar, thanks so very much for the 3-month resub, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime here, friend. I appreciate that. Alright, we're almost done with the breakage point, everybody. We're almost done with the breakage point. 3K subs to go for, yeah, 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, everybody. We're actually, it's 2.4K subs to go. YouTube doesn't update until you're at, like, until you get the 1,000 digit at where my channel size is. So, we've got about 2.4 thousand left to go. Just join what you're working on. We're doing some terraforming stuff today. Clearing this area out so we can get a river flowing through it a little bit better. Because this river biome, this is a river biome throughout here. And I want to get a river actually moving throughout it. So we're working on that today. And I decided to take down a mountain. I don't know why, but I did. I'm more just impressed at how long this pickaxe is lasting. Holy cow, this thing is lasting a long time. Really cool to have a creative building game on MCC to give builders recognition. I mean, you'd have to have some element to it that would be like speed or completion, which is kind of big sales at Build Mart. Because you're gonna have a creative building competition, like who can build the better thing, and it's like, well, you have to put a timer on it, so then you have to put a goal for people to build, and then you can't have it be subjective because then it's down to judges to go do it, and then it'd take more time. So it just doesn't really make sense. After watching this, I took down your Scott, I'm sorry. I could at least have a beacon too. I know. It's fine. We're almost done. Making a molehill out of a mountain. There we go. There we go. What would you say are the essential mods / computer tech for creating YouTube videos? If you're going with Minecraft, you need a Minecraft account. That's usually pretty good. And then you need some software to record your Minecraft. Probably OBS. It's a good starting one. It's free. It's what I use. And if you want to do time lapses, Replay mod is pretty good. Optifine's pretty good because it makes it run faster, and shaders are a thing. I'll have no idea how I go back to vanilla terraforming. I know. TNT is how, Scott. TNT. I could put a TNT duper up there and just have it go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It would be already done. But no, this way I have to be like, I'm breaking a single block. To be fair though, with a beacon, like this would have been done like 10 minutes ago. Timberman. So that's a weird word to say. A lumberjack? Is that what you're going for? Okay, let's go sleep. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. Yeah, I would like to get some more stuff over there. I think I'm gonna do more farmland, kind of like what we have in here, but more of a fantasy style. I really want to do like custom made crops that are like bigger, similar to that old, oh, that sucks. Similar to that old carrot that I made on the legacy server. I kind of want to do stuff like that, but more like stuck in the ground, if that makes sense. So we'll see what we can do. One word, zombie. One word. Rip wheat. Rip wheat. Are we shooting for 1 million blocks mined with a netherite pickaxe? Excalibur, of course. No, I think this time around we'll have to go for 2 million. I think 2 million is our the netherite pickaxe goal, because I really like, the 1 million took so long because one, I wasn't full-time when I started doing that. So I was spending maybe 20 hours a week in Minecraft. So we've doubled that amount of time. And then more of it's also dedicated to this world. So with that being said, I think that means that we can do a little bit. How did I forget that? I think we can go for 2 million pretty easy. I think 2 million is it's in the cards. They should actually add dirt slabs. It would be nice. My FOV? It's on normal. It's normal FOV. This is how I always play the game. Whose idea was it to add the mod with the creepy babies? I'm gonna blame Scott for that one, but I don't know. Whatever they are, whatever mod they come from, they're scary. I hate them. Even though I know what's coming, I know exactly what happens, it still scares me. Every single time I still get scared. Oh man. Every block should have a slab. Every block should have slabs and stairs. Like, that's fair. I think every block needs slabs, stairs, fences, and walls. Like, of all the different types, I feel like it would be able to be doable. Like, I don't think that'd be too drastic of a change. Who's Scott? S Major. He's another YouTuber. I play with him on X Life. Maybe Simon, maybe. I don't know, vertical slabs, like, as much as I love vertical slabs in X Life and I'm utilizing them like crazy, I don't know if they're that required to be in Minecraft though. Like, they're nice, they're cool, for sure. Love working with them. But I feel like it's one of those things that's like, do we really need them as part of like the base game? Like, is that something really needed? I feel like it would just cause a more of an inventory pain problem. Like, that would just suck. Okay, maybe not dirt fences, but you know, fine. You found a loophole. Yes, dirt fences actually. Mr. Cow, please stop. Mr. Cow, what are you doing? Get out of here, bud. We already have walls in Minecraft. Yeah, but I want the wall block that also is made out of, like, for wood. I want it for, like, oak logs. Just because of custom trees. And I feel like a wooden wall is, like, something also that would be making sense. Like, if you look at, like, fencing and things all around the world, like, some have, like, thicker logs than just, like, a wooden little fence thing. Wow. Wow, Hans. That's kind of brutal, dude. Why do we gotta kill the cow? He's just chilling. We're the one destroying his mountain. He gets to live. Been using trapdoors as quasi vertical slabs. Yeah, I use those a lot. I use those a lot for him. The cow be vibin'. Nobody's gotta mess with the cow. All right, everybody. Column variants of the andesite, granite, and diorite. Oh yeah, honestly, like the ones that have like columns, like we have the like quartz pillar block. Like, why does quartz have a pillar block, but like not many other blocks have a pillar block? I want to get a beacon because it probably would take more time to get a beacon and then come back and mine this when I have 0 wither skeleton skulls and not really another fortress too close to me in the nether. Texture pack exclamation, do exclamation point texture pack one word. You can get a link to it. You can get the link to download it if you would like. Quartz walls. Quartz walls would be fun. That'd allow for a lot more detail stuff. Good stone pillar. Yeah, we need a stone pillar and a sandstone pillar. I feel like that would alone would be really good. I want more like sandstone-y type variants. Like I feel like we need more stuff like that in the game. Do something with the inventory. I feel like it's hard to change this Minecraft inventory because it's so classic to Minecraft. Like it's very much like this is kind of Minecraft classicness at this point. I mean, I'm not against it. But could you imagine how different Minecraft would be if they literally just made it so everything stacked up to 128 instead of 64? Like how different would it be? What would fWhip do? There we go. Almost started that as a Minecraft building service. Yeah, exactly. It would just be totally against everything Minecraft is, I feel like. The 64 is so iconic to Minecraft. Yeah, Beef and I played together on the Source Block server last fall for a little while before he ended up moving back over to Hermitcraft. He's a good dude. Very nice gentleman. Helped win you a building contest. There you go, Nutty. There you go. Rip Source Block. We'll be bringing a little bit of the Source Block build back into the castle over here. Don't worry. We'll have the ode to Source Block. And eventually we'll have an ode to X Life as well inside this world. Probably when I do a Mediterranean one. It's probably going to be a city themed around the style of village that I'm doing in X Life right now. Just in a vanilla version. Feel like I'm just gonna do this. You can live there now. We only got a few blocks left to go, everybody. Only got to go down like 4 or 5 more, and then we can actually start building. Woo! It's only taken us 45 minutes to do this, though. I'll say that's not too bad for breaking down a mountain. As there's that taller mountain right behind it. What block would replace marble though? I'll probably use like diorite or something. We use diorite, we can use white concrete, we can use white terracotta, you can use like, I don't know, we'll make it work, we'll figure out something. We'll make it work. So I think we're gonna bring this all down. I'm gonna bring this whole area down 2 more blocks, and then we're gonna bring the outside section out there down a few blocks, and then from there we'll cut the river for how large the river is gonna be. And excuse me, sorry, hiccups. After we get the river in, it'll be really easy to see kind of where we want to take everything else. And if I'll eventually, like this side, we're probably going to push that back a little bit too, but I'll get a beacon set before that one, don't worry. What do we build in here? It's kind of a new custom farmland area inside the river valley. I just want to take down this mountain, open it up a little bit more so we have more space to build with in the valley itself, and give ourselves a little bit more reason for stuff. And I'm thinking maybe we'll do more of those village cliff houses right back in there. I think that could be kind of cool. I'm kind of digging those. The cliff houses are awesome. Drew, if you want to scroll, if you're on, I guess you are on Twitch stuff. But if you scroll down, there should be an Amazon like blacksmith area, and it has all of my specs listed out. Whose idea was it to remove the lucky blocks? Nobody's. Lucky blocks was crashing the entire server. Nobody wanted to remove it, but if you ever explored a chunk where that caused a new lucky block to generate on XLife, it was crashing the entire server, so we had to remove them. If y'all remember a stream like a week or two ago when the server kept crashing while Joel and I and a few other people were online, it was because somebody was out exploring and it was generating new lucky blocks, and each time a new lucky block was generated, it crashed the server. So that meant mod had to go bye-bye. Just finished the new vid. Hey, cool, thanks. Hopefully you left a like. Everybody leave a like on the new video, okay? Help me out. Help me help you. The more likes we get, the more videos we get. It's a skeleton. It's a skeleton. Hello, skeleton. How'd you get so good at medieval build style? I've been doing it for 4 years. That probably would help. Computer's not liking it today. It's running really hot right now. I don't know why. Hey, Lord Warhawk, how you doing? Welcome on in. JB, you know it. You know it. We're back over here. I'm gonna try and bring back these on Mondays, so these should be pretty consistent for Monday streams. At least for the next while. I'll keep bringing these in. Of course you liked it? Of course. Good. Of course. Naturally. Who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't leave a like on a video? Insanity. Blah, happy birthday. Your streams always start at peak lunchtime for me, so I'm always hungry while watching. Oops. Look at that, everybody. We're almost done. We're almost done. Woo. Why don't you ever visit the ice village? Because it's way the heck away. It is way too far away. We're gonna cut all of this down to here. We'll just do that. Do you have any interesting futuristic or modern style building? Not in this world. I've done it on the Legacy server. I did a cyberpunk base over there. And to be honest, grinding concrete is not my favorite thing to do. I know you can make concrete makers and all that stuff, but I don't like how like large scale the designs always have to be and everything like that. I just don't like how like crazy big futuristic modern builds tend to be. Like, I don't have too much fun doing that. I like doing a lot of smaller builds that add up and create like a huge scale and atmosphere around what you're doing. Where'd you get your name, fWhip? It just came out of the cosmos. It was just born there. Out of nothing came fWhip. No, I went by fWhip a long time ago when I used to play other video games, and for some reason I was like, when I was starting a YouTube channel, I was like, let's just make it fWhip. And then it stuck. How many blocks away is Papyrus? It's about like 1,500 blocks that way. Look that way. Look, a wolf. Underground city. I have a problem with underground cities because they're so dark. I like playing with light levels, but I guess I'm planning to do like a dwarven area, which would be very much underground city-esque. So maybe that'll work out. Also, I'm gonna need a new netherite pickaxe here soon. Ugh. Favorite mod pack in Minecraft? Never played a mod pack outside of X-Life. So I think we want to kind of bring this down. Like here. Now we get to the point where you, where we gotta actually define like the shape of the river and everything, which would be nice because we can, we're done with just mindlessly breaking blocks. So we're on to the next stage here, everybody. This is where the fun begins, or something. What new blocks will go? The mountain update for Minecraft? Apparently snowy or snow is gonna be one of them. What I would like to see a new stone type. If they give us a new stone type that like has all of the variants and everything like that, even like a new version of stone where it has like a smooth stone, it has a stone brick, it has slabs and stairs of all of them, like that would be really cool. And it also has like a cobblestone. Like I would love to have more stuff like that, just like where like from one base thing being stone, you get so many blocks inside of this game, and I would love to see them take more things along that route. Kind of Blackstone did that too, which was pretty sweet. I might do other types of content later in the life of this channel, but I'm not planning to introduce anything besides Minecraft right now. City Skylines isn't even a game that I'm a huge fan of anyways. And it's old. But I've thought about doing something like how like Hytale. When Hytale comes out, I'll probably play that briefly on the channel just to get behind the hype of it and give it a shot, because I know it's kind of their new version of Minecraft or whatever. I want to see what that is. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna hop on Legacy later this week. We'll be back on there soon. So that you've Blackstone, you plan on tweaking the design of your texture pack? Not currently. Why does everybody like, do you all not like Blackstone? Like, is Blackstone like a block that people just don't like in Minecraft? Because one of the most commonly asked things I get about my texture pack is, are you gonna change what Blackstone looks like? I'm just out of curiosity, not like no hate at all towards you there, Cowlord, but is that like a texture that like people don't like in Minecraft? Like, I don't mind it. I don't, like, it's not one that I'm gonna use all the time, but like, I don't mind it. Like, a lot of people keep being like, are you gonna change the look of Blackstone? Like, I get that question probably 20 times a day. So I'm just curious. I'm curious where it is. Salsa Shark, thank you so very much for the 4-month resub. I love the name, by the way. That's a great one. A lot of people love it, love it, love it, like it, love it, love it. Huh? Okay. I was just kind of curious because that's like of all of the new Nether blocks, that's the only one people are asking me to change. I'm like, why? I don't understand where it's coming from. So I think something like this, I think we fill this with water, we can get a better idea, but I think like this right here might actually be a good size river place. We're gonna keep this back and smooth it out and replace the whole top layer with dirt and stuff, but it's because of the greenish purple tint or something, but I feel like that's very nethery. If you didn't have that, then I would think it'd be extremely boring. Like if it didn't have that kind of tint, the color tint to it, I feel like the texture would be really bad. Because then it would literally just look like a black blob. Okay, that'll fill that in so we can move out over the top of it. No. Grass block, please. Coda's pretty sleepy today, actually. He's very tired. What are you terraforming for? Why not terraform? It is Minecraft. Make whatever you want. Do we need to make this bigger? Maybe we do bring this area back right here. That said, right there, we could have like a little bit of cliffiness to it, but I feel like this stuff all needs to come out a little bit wider. Like, they're out here's okay. You need a sugarcane and creeper farm? Yeah, those are very important in survival worlds. Would recommend. Or even if you're playing by yourself, if you're playing just like solo survival, just by yourself, just make a general mob farm. You don't need a specific creeper farm. Otherwise, you will literally be overflowing with gunpowder to the point where you can't use it. It's not worth it, too. I think I gotta expand this. Get in there though. You like going overboard with farms? I mean, that's one way to play Minecraft for sure. For me, I prefer to just whatever will get me the resources to where if I can AFK for one night, I'm good for a month. Or if I can AFK for a few hours and I'm good for like a week or two, then I don't need more than that. But that's just kind of how I play the game. If you like to be the resource hoarder who has 1 million of each item, or like what Raiseworks is doing over on the prototype SMP, where they have the largest storage system in all of Minecraft, like ever. It's crazy, but like that's a totally acceptable way to play the game. That's the best part about Minecraft. There's 1,000,001 ways to play this game. If you don't like any storage at all and you don't want to deal with it, you just play creative too. Always run out of resources, yeah. Same though. Prototype actually has a bigger storage room than SciCraft now, so it's not always about SciCraft. They're cool guys though. They do cool stuff. Let's take all of this grass back with us and start shaping it out. Woo, creative mode. Woo! Let's go creative mode. So I'm thinking for most of this stuff that we have out here, I'm just literally gonna pile up some sand or whatever on top of it, or grass, sorry. And it will be good. Don't know why there's all this gravel around here though. It's kind of annoying. Annoying gravel. Just got the app. You're the first person I followed. Hey, welcome on in. Thanks for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. Oh man. I love creative because you're so lazy. See, for me, creative drains me. Yeah, creative mode just drains my ability to build and do things in Minecraft, because the whole time my brain is going like, how do I build this? How do I make this work? How do I build this? Instead of taking those few seconds, just be like, all right, we built. Now I know what I want to do. Now I need to actually get the blocks in place, and doing it through survival. Like that for me is a little bit of like a creative break that I just absolutely need. Bertoa, how's it going? Thanks for checking out the stream. Come on in. Split the river on that rock pile. Nah, I want to do this as like some farming area. We're gonna turn that into some cliffs over there. So I like the idea of a splitting a river, but I don't think it would work out too well here. Especially with how much I want to make it very smooth. I want to make it smooth enough so we can actually build in some like farmlandy things. Casca, it's my own resource pack. Exclamation point texture pack will get you a link to it. You're gonna make the river deeper? I will, yeah. I'm just getting the shape in for now. I work in layers. Just gotta get a simple, quick layer in here for what it looks like, and then we'll come out of it from there and do more. Add in the details and everything. So I think something like this, like if we literally replace all of these blocks that we have out here with grass, I think that could work out. Then we need to replace a lot of dirt down underwater too. But let's start doing this. It'll look better in the end, I promise. Promise it'll all be worth it. There we go. Just the little bits like this, everybody. Little bits of things going on. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. No! Stop it! Don't want to do that. I'll figure out that section here soon. Okay, that's fine. I like how the grass blocks connect. That's through Optifine if you want to get that yourself. That is just a built-in Optifine thing. It's under their settings inside of the mod. You're the only YouTuber that I end up watching every single video. Oh, thanks so much. Skolas, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. I'm tired today. Sorry, everybody. I'm like really chilling. Okay. Let's get back to play some blocks. Might need to go get a caffeine run here soon. Usually not the type of person who's like, I need caffeine. But today I'm just like, oh my gosh. Texture pack, not resource pack. Why do you have the old gravel texture? I like the old gravel texture. I have both of them built in. I have variation built into it, so I get both. But I like the old one. I think it looks nice. I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I think the old gravel texture looks okay. But like, there's the new one right there. Hate coffee and all that sorts of stuff. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I like tea now. Tea is my go-to if I need some caffeine. I will say though, everybody, I was on X Life this morning and I got a new shop set up. So there's a brand new fWhip shop set up on the server, so that's pretty great. Got a new shop to make some more diamonds. Always got to get the shops. So no, we have a lot of grass. Okay. Not a happy person without your morning coffee. At least you recognize it. Is it the plan? Is it plan that shop? What? Plant? Oh, plant hat shop. No, it's not. Ooh, I meant to add that. I'll have to add that. I forgot. I think I'll need to get some plant hat sales going on here again soon. I kind of like the idea of the plant hat being like the traveling merchant though. So if we ever see anybody online, we'd be like, hey, would you like a plant hat? Go find them. Be like, hey, plant hat time. You buy this now. Kex, thanks so very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Repair the pickaxe. We're good right now, and I also don't have a way to repair it. My way of repairing this last one was sitting at my kelp farm and smelting up a few thousand pieces of dried kelp, and then using that experience from the furnace to repair it. That's all I've got so far. Woden, thanks so very much for the tier 1 sub, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're closing in on 400 subs again. We've just been neck and neck with this 400 sub number. Every stream it like drops right under, then by the end of the streams it's like almost there, right above it. And so thank you all so very much for that. I really do appreciate it. I'd never really expected to be at 400 subscribers on Twitch this quickly and consistently. Isn't it easier to have block place on the left mouse? Maybe, but that sounds awful to me. Right-clicking a mouse isn't hard though, so I don't really mind it. I guess what is weird is you're left-clicking. When you have an item in your offhand, you left-click to use your pickaxe here, right? And if you right-click, that would be placing with the thing in your left hand, but when you left click it uses the tool in your right hand. Just saying, it's kind of weird. Havana, thanks so very much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Any AFK farm for console Bedrock? I'm not the person you want to ask that, dude. I'm sorry. I don't play Bedrock and I don't do Redstone, so I'm not the one to ask. Vintage Potato. Hello. How's it going? Let's bring this guy out here. We can do like that right there. Do this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess this whole thing needs to come down anyway, but like that. Bury this under there. Bury you under there. What are we doing today? Well, we've taken down a mountain and we're working on bringing a new little river throughout here. Look at this river. Look at the river. It's so nice. Look at this. This is all new. Just from this little area right over here. It's terraforming Monday. Because that rhymes. Or words together well. I don't know. Been streaming an hour and a half today. Nothing too long. Well, let's bring those with us. Song is a bop. There we go, everybody. It's a bop. We be bopping today. And now we just need to take this whole thing down here, and if we just fill in the dirt like that, then it'll be good. And then we can bring in after this, we'll bring in a lot more stuff to detail it and make it work a little bit better. Does new river connect with you more built up part of the world? The end goal is that it will. This technically there is a river that we could follow here that would make it all the way, but right now it definitely has its dried up segments to it. At least I think this is one that can make it all the way. I don't know. I'm not planning on connecting a giant river. I'd rather do a big road. We could do a river and have like, that would make sense for like things being able to move around on like a barge instead of carried by like horse-drawn wagon or whatever. Probably would be better. We'd have to have little barges though, because I don't, the way I do rivers in this game, like I like them to be about this wide. Like, this is pretty skinny. I think what we're gonna do here is we'll push this hill farther back and we'll expand the river going out that way into the hill. Because I like this size that we have on this side right now. But we did that. Look at that. Look at everything we did in here. Oh, we're so good. So good at this game. We made a pretty looking place with a giant flat wall. Which way do you imagine the river flowing? It's so hard to decide that in Minecraft. It's so difficult to decide that. I know that you could do that to make like the sediment shores or whatever they're called. Like where the little areas of sediment catch on the side of the river. It's like you could easily define that and then make it work a lot better, but that just sounds so painful. This area of the river here needs to be a little bit wider though. That'll be something that'll be fixed up later. Later is always a good time to fix things, right? This little area right in here is just so skinny. I'm okay with it getting skinny every once in a while. I just don't want the whole thing to be like a tiny little area. Pick whatever as ocean is closest to it. It might be that way. The biggest ocean might be that way, or the closest ocean might be that way. I don't know. Rivers are weird in Minecraft. I get that when they originally created Minecraft that like it was like, oh, this would be very, very difficult to make a realistic river that actually like flows downwards or like flows in a direction for a really long ways. But the one thing that I really don't like about the river code in the game is that like this is a river biome right here that we're standing in. Like you can see that over here. Like if you look right there and we come back here, like that's river. Like we're still in river. We're in taiga now. But like we're in river right here, and this was like way into the land. Like I wish Minecraft was better about calculating and like using cliffs areas to make the rivers actually flow consistently. I don't like that they just stop and being like, oh, the ground came up too high around it, so the river just like isn't there. Like I don't like that aspect of it. I get why it happened because the spaghetti code that it was originally used to create this game, but it's just a bummer that they've like left that in. I guess I don't need to fix that side. We'll just fix the base. Any idea what you're gonna do to blend in the snow biome that's next to you? Ignore it? No, I have no idea. I honestly have not looked at it at all. That'd be a question for another day. Tips for beginning terraformer. I have a few videos on it if you haven't checked it out. If you look up like fWhip terraforming tips, that would probably be the best I can do to help you out there. It's like an 8-minute video that goes over a bunch of different beginner terraforming tips and things like that. It's better than I can tell you here in a live stream because that one actually thought about how to explain things. So I'd recommend going and doing that. Will I break my pickaxe? Sad day, everybody. Sad day. We're gonna have to get some form of experience farm set up. I'll have to do that in the next episode. Like, it's at this point, it's mandatory. I'm not going back and farming netherite stuff for hours just to be able to make another one of these pickaxes while I'm just sitting and waiting. Waiting for an experience farm. I don't know what they would add in a farming update. Farming update, I would love to see more crafting recipes for foods. So like more ways of using food, bringing it together. Like we can make bread in the game. We can make steak in the game. Why can't we make a steak sandwich? And then for that, they could add like tomatoes and stuff. Like I feel like a farming and food update for Minecraft would be killer. Could you imagine that? Like if they overhauled the entire food system, because right now it's a little bogus. There's not much to it. Is this food more saturated than other foods? Like there's no, in the end of your Minecraft world, you're always going to be eating golden carrots or steak. Like unless you are going out of your way to use something worse, you're always going to be eating one of those two. And it's up for debate which is better, but those two are the two best in the game. And so like that's just kind of a thing that's always going to happen. So I would love to see something different with the food system. If they could add that, that would be amazing. But they need to do something beyond just like, all right, we added more recipes, here's more saturated things and less saturated things and more things go around. Like I would love to see Minecraft take a look at the Stardew Valley food system and say, okay, like we have these food items in the game, how can we make them better for different things going on in there? Instead of introducing things as more enchantments, like maybe if you eat a miner's sandwich or something like that, who knows what the heck it would include, but it would give you like a +2 efficiency to whatever tool you're using, so therefore you have efficiency 7, and then you can like speed mine and it's like a 2-minute buff. So like, or they could have like a sushi dish that made you faster at catching fish, like fish would be, or like you got more rare fish more easily. So like just things like that would be really cool. Or like you could eat one that had like glowstone in it, and you would have like, you would emanate light as you're moving around, which would actually stop like mobs from spawning nearby you. I don't know. That's a random idea, but you get the idea. Something like that. Something where it's just more creative ways of using food that are going to be, maybe they can give you regen, but I guess that's kind of stepping into like the potion world of things. But like something, like they kind of started it with mushroom stew, like the suspicious stews ones. Like that was kind of cool, but I want to see more and like better ways of using like the old foods and like incorporating new ones and giving new crops. New crops would be amazing. Like if we had a corn plant, I would be so happy. Put different foods in the end of a fishing rod to get better fish. Different fish, yeah, that would work. That would work. Well, we did this whole thing down here. That's pretty sweet. I'll tell you what, folks. I'm going to go use the restroom real fast. So I'll be right back with y'all. And enjoy the chair stream for now. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Yes, I do indeed have a Discord server. How is it when I leave to go pee, viewership goes up? You think it would be the opposite, but it's happened the last few streams. Every time I leave to go do something else, views go woo. Like active viewers goes up. Thomas, thank you so very much for the 9-month resub, dude. I appreciate it. Thomas, we have a Twitch baby. I don't know what to say, Thomas, but we have a Twitch baby. People love the chair. Have you used sunflowers in a build somewhere? I have big sunflower fields that I use that I really like those alone, but you could turn them into a corn crop of sorts, but I feel like they work better as a flower. A Twitch baby. Then 9 months, Thomas. 9 months. It's been 9 months for the baby. So we've got to work out this thing. I'm gonna pause this for a few as we're kind of logicify our way through this one and get some other resources. Squid ink. I will take all the ink sacs that I can right now because I am saving those up. Creeper, where the heck did you come from? Oh man. See everybody, I'm hip. Uptime does not work because there is underneath Twitch. If you look underneath it, if you're on the desktop version, it tells you how long it's been. The stream's been live. So I removed it. Birdie, thank you so very much for the tier 1 sub. Birdie Gilly, yeah, I don't know. I hope I said that right. I feel like I didn't know. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's get a bunch of stern. We need a lot of, not insight, we need stern. We need lots of stern. And then over here, we need to get stone cutter. I think this is my only one, so we're gonna bring that with us. Yeah, we'll do this. This will be fine. I actually really want some oak leaves too. Ice in my cup just moved like crazy. Let's put back like 2 things, those things of dirt. Get all of our oak leaves. We can have a few spots to move things around. Yeah, I know Twitch is moving that timer thing to desktop or to mobile stuff as well, so it's just coming. But I tried removing a lot of the commands that we had on here that I felt like weren't really needed. When does fWhip usually stream? Right now? Usually? Right now? About right now? Took me an uncomfortable amount of time to find the uptime in the mod view. Oh man, I don't even use the mod view. But good on you. Okay, so we've got these things to make stuff happen. I'm thinking if we kind of start from this side over here and maybe bring it out like this and have it coming up pretty drastically. And what I really want to have is like having it look like these things like hanging off of it. I really want to make it look like the dirt is really kind of hanging its way down these. Something like this. And then we can get some pretty drastic lines along the base here to where they'd be like connecting up. I don't know. I think we can come up with a cool way of making this stuff work here. And then that would kind of come out here a little bit more, and then we'll bring that back in. Maybe we bring it up because this will be like a big one here in the center. That's gonna go pretty far up. So maybe that comes out to here. And then goes back like this. This is just gonna be kind of like the base area where these cliffs all start from. Then that can come all the way back in. And then we can have it kind of inch its way right back out here. like this, so all of these stones can start to inch these things upwards, I feel like. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be very much trial and error. This is going to be an interesting one. So, don't hold me to anything too crazy here, alright? Then here we can kind of bring ourselves up a little bit further. Then this one can come out. And then we can come out over to there. I don't know. I use the BSL shaders. They're pretty good. We do something like that, and then I want to make it look like there's different layers to all this. I don't want it all to be feeling like just lines going throughout. So I think we can take some of this and bring it up to like here or something. I don't really know. And then that could come over to there, and I don't know. We'll see. Who do you think has the best area in X Life except you? I feel like obviously Joel has the most stuff built out. Like, I don't know, he might even have more stuff built than I do at this point. But I like his area a lot. Scott's got a really cool area. Joey actually has a really sweet area that, like, it's way different than anything I would ever build. So I think it's really cool. I don't know. There's a lot of people that have really different, unique bases on the server. I think it's cool. I mean, if you're looking at purely a build perspective, it's probably Joel right now. Just because he has a lot built. We do this, and then I'm kind of like layering these, so we're gonna have multiple different layers of cliffs, I guess. I think I've mentioned. I literally have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way, but I'm just making this up as I go. So bear with me here for a sec. Joel built too much, hard to believe. Yeah, obviously he's built too much, not me, not me. I mean, this kind of brings us all the way up to the top here too. So this is kind of like our top layer. If we do something like that, we'll mix these up here into too, so that'll get fixed and changed and modified and all that good stuff. But if we come all the way back over here, I mean, something like that feels pretty fantasy-like. So we're gonna stretch this across a little bit further, move it over there. That'll get moved over there a little bit longer. That one will be over there. So we'll kind of have these three layers, and then we'll probably have like a little like in between right there. So it's not just like line, line, and line. Like I want to stagger them a little bit more. Did you start recording? I did. Thank you. What are we up to? Doing some terraforming today. I did start replay mode again. We're good, folks. Thank you. It is that would say resume if we're not going. I mean, heck, we can even do something small like right in here too. Like that, and then we kind of bring this stuff all the way back up here behind it, which should be interesting. Then we can do this one. Oh, hello dirt. Hello dirt above my head. You can do that, and we could bring you into like there, and then that would come out this way, and then we could bring this one out another block right here. And that's gonna start to bring these things hanging out. Okay, that'll work. That'll be okay. We can extend this. I think I'll extend this dirt stuff over to like, that'll be right there, and then we could bring, I think I'll extend this layer of dirt kind of going around here a bit further. And then turn the corner just a wee bit, and we'll bring it into the wall. Or have at least like the stone sticking back up. We're gonna add a lot of leaves and things to this later on, so it's gonna look a lot different than it is right now. Just give me a few to figure this out while we're getting there. Congrats on MCC. I appreciate it, dude. I think this will be pretty sweet. I think we'll be able to get something working well out of this one. Just adding a little bit of grass block action so that can grow as we're moving throughout. And then right to there, we can do, let's do you. Not that. And then I wanted to have this. We need to have that one over here that kind of breaks them up a little bit more. So that was gonna go something like here. Didn't mean to fall down there. Okay then. Let's go sleep. Get a good night's sleep about it, and we'll be back in the morning. How do you enchant items faster? What do you mean? What do you mean? We have a bed to take back? Yeah, we really should, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy. You got inspiration from the X-Life Village from the Odyssey game. Yeah, Daniel, that's what I said that in the last video I put out, dude. If you watch that one, it's called that specific game out directly. Then let's bring you out to here. We bring this stuff up a little bit more. This can come up to here and bring this one up, and then like that can go up. And then boop, boop, boop. All right. Any good barbecue places in Seattle area? I've only been to like one or two like good, like if you're looking for like a Midwestern style barbecue places. I haven't really found too many up here. But barbecue isn't my go-to food either. I'm not a huge fan of barbecue. Not like a lot of other people who are like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. Like I like it. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Great sushi places? Yeah, there's a lot of great sushi places up here. They're expensive. They can get pretty pricey in this area, but they are delicious. Let's do like another one right down in here. We had barbecue last night. We made pulled pork nachos for lunch out of leftovers. Ooh, I'm jealous. That does sound pretty good. We do a lot of, my girlfriend grew up in Southern California, so her family grew up cooking a lot of like Mexican food and stuff like that. And so we probably 2-3 times a week we'll do some Mexican food for dinner, and we did tostadas last week at one night, and oh my gosh, they were delicious. Why are you not in Twitch Rivals? I didn't sign up for it. I was invited to. I chose to skip out on that one because I had MCC over the weekend, and I was like, I didn't want to do 2 Twitch PV like Minecraft or event things in 1 week. So I didn't really care. I don't think I'm in a position to win one of those, so there's no point in doing it for prize money or anything like that for me. So I don't know. Figured I might catch the next one if I get invited back, or if I get invited again. Bar, you don't need to be doing anything like that. They're different. They're different from each other. There's nothing that's better or worse about them. Just leave them at different. No need to incite a war between the two groups. I know as much as I won MCC, that's because I had a very good team. I did get 11th overall, which I'm proud of that. I would have gotten 6th, but the dang rocket spleef. It bugged out, everybody. It bugged out, and I died when I should not have. My rocket just didn't work. I kind of want to take a look back at this and see where we are. You do a sick fantasy forest near the village? Yeah, maybe. Super sick. Super duper sick. Let's go like this, and then I'm gonna bring you down like there. Just trying to find some ways that we can bring the stones out. Sorry, I'm like super quiet over here. I'm like way focused on this right now. I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. I also have no idea what I'm doing. We're just putting blocks down and hopefully they come in the right order. Or look like they're in the right order. I don't know. Oh, now we're down. Let's take a look. Clutch the win when you killed Techno. I mean, our whole team was talking about it. Like, if you listen to it, like, we're all like, yeah, if we get Techno out, he's taking every shot. Like, we get him out, like, our chance to win goes up a lot. And then we got him out early on after they got their 2 wins. We were just like, all right, get Techno each time, and it worked. Something like that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Obviously, the grass needs to grow over it. But I think that looks pretty good. I don't know. I probably won't add cobblestone. I don't like using cobblestone in like cliffs like this. But I think we add in some oak leaves and we add in some grass blocks around so those can grow in. I think that'd be pretty sweet looking. And then this down here is gonna be like some farmland area. I'm thinking some more cliffside village houses over there. I think that's gonna be great. I want to go like very fantasy aspect with these leaves and have them really hanging all over the place. Should be pretty good though. Should be good. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt getting up and back down and up and back down and up and down and everywhere. We need Arnold's help here. Up, down, up, down. Oh, pro parkour. You guys ready for this? We practice this. I practiced this. Huh, made it. Oh, look at me. I'm good at parkour now. Woo! MCC champion. That's how you do it, everybody. You make those parkour jumps. You make those parkour jumps, you're gonna win the championships. Every one. Use scaffolding? Psh, what's that? Probably would be helpful, yes. You raise a strong argument here as I fall off the ground. Or fall off. Cried the very last two shots. Yeah, H-bomb killed it with those. H-bomb was a marksman there in those last rounds. Okay, there's that. And oh, there's dirt. Free dirt. Parkour. Parkour, parkour. Huh. Huh, huh. We can jump down here. We can do like this. I think that guy's gonna come out over to here. Do that. That'll be fine. I think this will be great in the end. Get some more grass growing around and we should be all good. Can you show us the MCC coin? Dude, I won the tournament on Saturday. It's Monday. And it's shipping from the UK. It's not here yet. When I get it, I will show it to you all, I promise. But it literally, the tournament just happened. I don't have it yet. I think this is pretty good. I like that. I think it turned out pretty well. Obviously it needs to be stretched and merged into the rest of the terrain, but that's something I think we can handle later. But I think for like a general starting point like this, we're good. What's up, Devil Spawn? How you doing? What about andesite? Yeah, we could try andesite in there. That might work out. There's something so it's not quite as flat. That could be good. Let's go sleep real fast, though. Let's jump up tippity top. Tippity tippity top top top. I don't really have vines that I could add. Is the problem there. But I did use all my bone meal to get my kelp farm up and running again. So we're kind of down to just this right now. But we can maybe bone meal a little bit around it and make that work out a bit better. Flowers wise, I have a lot of these red poppies, which I think could work out for us. I feel like that works with the crimson color that we're using a lot around the village. Yeah, that's kind of what we got. That's what we got to go with right now. Should be good. Spruce fence or roots. And we'd have to add trees. You got roots, you gotta add trees. Roots and trees and roots and trees. I think that looks pretty good. Come over here. It's looking pretty clean. Big custom tree at the top. Yeah, maybe later I'll add that one in. Right now I just want to focus on the terrain. Just a little bit of the terrain. The trees and everything will be added in later, but first we got to get the ground layer on. I like to work in layers. Like think when you're like painting or something like that, you don't just like go for the super detailed stuff early on because you might have to move it. If we add a little bit of andesite down into this guy, just kind of some touches, even just around the base to help it, it'll help it look larger or more grand if we have just along the base bit area. Just like we could do that and even stretch it up. I think just like through to that point might work as a good amount of detail for it, because I don't think we need to bring the andesite all the way up to the top. I think it might look better as being almost like a crumbled bit down here at the base. That might honestly work a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. That's good. I like that one. Oh no. Wrong thing to break. Stair. Then up here, let's add in a few of these poppies around. Give ourselves some more color to this whole thing. Huh. I think if we just add the poppies kind of as we're... Oh, hello there, leaf in my head. Just adding the poppies to these sections might actually help kind of give ourselves a little bit more of a pop to it and give it some more character, maybe. That's my thinking. Outside of that, let's go all the way up here and bring ourselves back in. Not too much on that area, but maybe over here. Cliffs look great. Awesome. Good to hear. Oh, we forgot leaves at this very upper one. How could we forget the leaves? What kind of person am I? Forgetting to put leaves down. Now that we actually have poppies that look nice, like I'll use these. I'll put them around the world. I'll use them. They look great. Maybe a bee's nest. Yeah, a bee's nest up on like the cliff on like a custom tree like people were talking about would be very cool. Well, we get rid of this andesite pillar now that I've made a pillar of andesite. Let's take that down and then we can look at it. It's a little hard to otherwise. Huh. Nope, come on. I can make this. I'm a professional. Nah, too far. Professional. Nope. Professional. Nope. Professional. Professional. There we go. We're good. Much better. Do you think X-Life will be your last modded series? I don't know. Probably not. I don't plan on it to be. I don't think I'll do a solo one, but if there's another one going on that looks like a fun one to join, I would definitely join it. If I get invited, I guess. Let's do a little shaders shot here, shall we? See what it looks like? I'm so glad they removed the white screen. I'm so glad the white screen is gone when you're reloading these things. Hey fam, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Perfect timing for the shader reveal with the sun all the way over. Yep. Let's see, what can we do here to fix the sun real fast? We're gonna fix the sun. We're gonna change it over to this side. The shader reveal. It looks a little weird. It looks a little busy, but I don't really mind it. I don't know. I think it's a little busy for what I typically do, but it's not bad. It's definitely fantasy. It's different. It's different is a good way to think about it. Like that with some bamboo around it. I think it's gonna be really busy in this area. I almost want to like remove that whole strip right there. I almost want all of that dirt right there to be gone and just be stone. Like I think we were to remove that whole layer right there, or maybe even let's just remove that one and turn that into just some stone. I think it might be better. I think that might be better. I can't keep shaders on while we're streaming and running replay mod. It just lags too much, so we're gonna go without those. Pick repair? I know, it's pretty low. It's fine though. Once you spread it out across the cliffs, I'm worried that it might look a little too busy, but I think if we like take out some of the lower areas and make it actually feel more like cliffs instead of just mounds working their way up that cliff edge, like I think it'll look a little bit better. I think that alone right there might clean it up enough that we need it. Yes! That is a million times better now. Alright, it just needed to be cleaned up there just slightly. There's just one too many things going on with it. It's a little just too much. So there's fabulous shaders for streaming? I haven't. I've not looked at those ones. Do you mean the better default? Enhanced default, whatever they're called? But no, I've tried enhanced default in the way long ago, but yeah, opens up the bottom. Yeah, now it feels much more grand now. It feels much more grand. I think what I'm also gonna do is disconnect these. Let's go with you up to there, and we're gonna go like that. Thinking more about the shape of all of it, I think this is going to help us. That'll work. Okay. What is this going to be part of? This lower area down here is going to be a farmland thing that somehow we're going to put more cliff houses up on this size. But like our starter house is right over there, and it's just kind of bringing its way this side. What I'm thinking though, which I think could be kind of a fun add, just as something unique, another element to it, is if we stretch ourselves back this way just slightly, bring in some more stone here, and cut this dirt back. I kind of want to put a waterfall coming down to it. I feel like I want a lot of waterfalls in this valley. So I'm thinking like this spot right up here, we could at least get like a something of a, just an idea of what one might look like. But I think just like bring it down like a waterfall like coming through here. Something like that could be really sweet. Maybe a hole where a fox or an animal or some sorts could live. Yeah, I mean, we could do a little animal stuff later on. Definitely we need to merge the other cliffs and things around this area a little bit more so they look better next to each other. Like that's for sure something that's gonna happen. But for now I'm just kind of focusing on getting the main details in. The pandas are kind of the inhabitants, yeah. I'm not building the village around the pandas, but I'm also not really planning to put many villagers in here roaming around. But I am just slowly filling it all with pandas. Favorite way to decorate? Probably using blocks. Who's on the server right now? Me. It's a single player world. You say of sorts a lot. That's probably true, yeah. Every content creator that you watch is going to have their comfort phrases, I think, is what they could be referred to. Phrases that you just say a lot when you're just like, I don't really know what word to say here, but bleh. It's hard to break away from like having everything you're saying being like very intentional while also still like talking consistently during a stream or whatever. Like it's near impossible. But it's whatever. It's fine. Okay, let's bring this down here. Add direct to the cliff. Maybe. I'll try it later. I'm mostly focusing on shape today, everybody. I know texturing and shape are like two big parts of Minecraft builds, and everybody loves to focus on texturing very much. But texturing is a pain in the butt to do first. If you don't even know that you're going to keep the shape of it. Because then you have to undo it all, and you have to come back later and redo things, and it just kind of sucks. So today is more about getting the shape right. I think if we put a water bucket right up in there, it'll make it look like we got a little bit of like a fantasy one coming down here. And I need to do that guy right there. Put a slab. And nice. That actually worked out kind of well. I like that. I mean, obviously the things around it need to be fixed up and tweaked and everything. But I think that's pretty good. I think that one is looking pretty good right here. We'll get a little bit of that dirt overhang up there too. We can do that right now. And then I think this little point will be okay. And then this is all going to be village housings over here. I will say the blocks that I'm looking for to like learn more about how to use in terraforming for sure would be like the terracottas and those things. So like those are things that I don't feel too confident in using right now. I feel like I kind of have to force it, and I'd love to spend more time to actually learn how I can make those look good together. But I think I'm going to need to sit in a creative world for a while and world edit something together for a bit to test those things out. Those are types of things I'm just like, maybe I'd do like here's me testing how to, like, here's me testing new terraforming ideas videos. Like, let's see what we can come up in 1 hour using these blocks. Or like, this is the block I want to use. How can I make it work? Just using some random things. Maybe one day. Should incorporate an embassy from one of the other cities into this build? Yeah, maybe. I don't know how much I want to make it look like the other world knows this place exists. I guess if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how much I want like the other world to be like, oh, we know of the fantasy area, because if we do that, then it's like we have to kind of start introducing all this fantasy lore and everything to those places. Like, I know I'm going to connect it with a road and all that, but I'm almost thinking that the road is going to be something that almost is like Castle Black from Game of Thrones, where there's going to be a fortress along the road that's going to be like everything that, like, from here over, like from going east into the fantasy area, like if you don't work at the fortress or live at the fortress, like you don't know what's over there. Like, just like nobody knows what's beyond the walls type thing. So I've been thinking about playing with that idea there, because then we don't really have to worry about incorporating these things into the other point of the world, and it's kind of a fun way to do it, because then it doesn't feel like an afterthought. It's like an intentional thing. There we go. I think that helps smooth it out a bit, and I think I need like one like right up there to help smooth it over and make it all look really, really pretty. But I think that's probably good. Folks, I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to call the stream there for today. I've been doing a lot of stuff today, and I am exhausted after dealing with the car dealership and everything yesterday. So I think for me, that's about time to tap it out here, because I am feeling very, very tired. So thank you everybody who was hanging out today, and everybody who subscribe, the bits and everything like that. I really do appreciate it, folks. The new video will be out on Wednesday, and then the next live stream will also be on Wednesday as well. Maybe X Live for both, we'll find out. But thank you all so very much for watching. We're gonna be calling it here and probably tossing a raid off to somebody. I don't know, let's go see who's live. It looks like there's a lot of people live right now. Everybody's playing in that Twitch Rivals thing. Who do we want to raid? You know what? My buddy Drath isn't playing in the tournament. Let's go ahead and raid him, shall we? Thank you everybody so much for joining, folks. We're gonna be raiding my buddy Drathmorg. If you have not followed him and you enjoy vanilla Minecraft content, he's an amazing builder. He's very, very good and everything like that. So be sure to jump in on this one. fWhip raid in the chat if you can, folks. Just spam it like crazy. fWhip raid, fWhip raid, fWhip raid, all that cool stuff. I'd appreciate it. And with that one, I'm out of here, everybody. So peace out. Have a great afternoon.
But as soon as you go taking people's fences, you've got issues. Oh my word!